Hey, good afternoon, all you people out there in internet land. Jeffrey here, and I've got a little treat for you today. A couple weeks ago, I was listening to a podcast series with Huberman Lab, and a special guest he had, Dr. Andy Galpin, who's a professor of kinesiology at Cal State Fullerton. For those of you who don't know, kinesiology is like exercise science. The guy's like the greatest gym teacher the world has ever seen. And they did this 6-part podcast series that was all about exercise and the different domains of physical fitness and how you can test yourself and what different kinds of exercises constitute a good physical fitness program. And it inspired me to redesign my active life. And I am no spring chicken, my friends. I'm 49 years old. As I like to tell my kids, I'm in the 50th year of my life. And I designed this really great fitness program. And one of the key domains of physical fitness that Dr. Galpin talked about is what he calls skill development, the practice of dynamic movement to increase skill. And this is something that Dr. Huberman described as proprioceptive exercise. And examples of this are things like basketball and soccer and, martial arts, archery, anything that requires the development of skill in the physical domain would qualify as skill development exercise. Proprioceptive exercise places like dynamic environmental demand on the user. So like shooting a basketball, you got to have balance, you got to have spatial awareness, you got to adjust for the height and the distance from the basket. If you're outside, you've got weather conditions to deal with, etc. This is some decent high-level skill development, and I took it upon myself to incorporate that into a brand new physical fitness regimen that I started at the beginning of the second calendar quarter of the year, the beginning of April. And there's a little bit more to this story, but I've got something I'm excited to share with you. So I got out there thinking I was going to get in shape like I used to when I was younger. I started running. Global endurance is another domain of physical fitness, and I went running. And I was doing half-hour bouts, running, between 3 and 4 miles for my half hour. And my body just rejected this. Like, I was able to do it, but I was in incredible pain, particularly my hips, which I've had both my hips scoped during the time of the pandemic, and recovery has been really tough. And my ankles just screaming at me for daring to go for these runs. And so finally, after 2 weeks of doing these runs, I heeded my wife's advice and said, I'm not going to do this anymore. I got on my bike and started biking. But when I did that, I decided what I was going to do is add some skill development. I was going to add proprioceptive exercise to my program. And so I decided to go out and shoot some hoops. I decided to go out and play basketball. And I have a treat for you because I actually shot my basketball workout, and I'm going to share it with you today. Now, the thing about the basketball workout is that first of all, it's a workout, and it was taught to me by none other than Coach Rick Pitino, who came for a day a long time ago. I must have been 13 or 14 years old at Dave Cowan's basketball camp somewhere in suburban Mass. And some of my buddies in one of my Twitter group chats, a lot of the Celtics fam that's on Twitter, they know that, we all went to Dave Cowan's basketball camp back in the day. And Coach Pitino came and he taught us this drill where it's like there are 5 different points in the drill. There's layups, baseline, bank shot, elbow, and top of the key is the 5th one. But I didn't dare try top of the key today. I did the other 4 points, and there's like a scoring system that he has where Every basket that you make is 2 points, and every miss that you get is -2. And you play the game until you reach 10 points or -10. And then at that point, you hit the free throw line for 5 free throws. And you got to move. The idea is that you're not just standing there catching balls and shooting statically in the gym. You're actually moving around to get warmed up and hitting spots that you might hit in the game. So you go back and forth, right side, left side, layup, layup, baseline, baseline, like this. And then you take your free throws as breaks. Now, I got to jump for a work call here. I hadn't picked up a basketball and shot it probably for 25 years. It had been that long since I'd had the ball in my hands, bouncing it around and shooting the ball. And I took my camera with me, and I'm going to share it with y'all right now.
glass, flary style. Oh yeah. 5 straight, baby. The patina. There we go. A little extra. Gotta work on those free throws. Try it.
Elbow next.
All right, here we go. Elbow. Oh, now I'm off. Toughest spot, the elbow. I'll try again in a minute. Down there. Hey, not bad. 2 in a row. What do we got? Oh, I still have 10 minutes left of my workout here. I'm gonna step it back a little bit. All right, gotta keep it going. Ah, with the finish. With authority. Set it up. I can't duplicate my shooting stroke. Better. Short. Okay. That'll go in the trash. That'll go in the trash. My ball went in the bush. Laying bricks up here. All right, so now I'm gonna take a step back and try to increase my range here. increase my difficulty. About a 10-footer. Oh. Into the sun. Oh, the teardrop. Oh, I'm short. Ah. The tired legs now. Get it up in front of that front rim. There we go. Ah. Oh no. Patino rules say. Well, I'll have to break down the Patino rules for you. But I lost that round. Now, the tired legs, the old body, the rusty game. Oh. 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 I'm on target at least. I'm getting closer. Yeah. All right, I got one more round in me. 10 footers off the glass. Ah. Oh. Cold, cooling off. Oh, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. Last round. Put in some good work today. Not bad. First time I shot a ball in 25 years, probably. Maybe. The goal is just to get out here and move. They say that proprioceptive exercise, skill development, is one of the keys to health span, longevity, and fitness as you get older. And if I can get out here and put in work, I know my Celtics are going to put in the work they need to do to get the job done too. Good luck out there tonight, guys. Peace out. Everybody stay safe. I love you all.
Hey guys, so the postscript on the video is I shot the whole thing and shared the whole thing because I want to keep a record for how my skill develops over time. And at first, they were very short shots. They were layups. They were little 5 to 8 footers that I was taking. And then they became 10 to 12 footers in the latter part of the video. But I've kept a record of every brick for posterity. So when I start making them, we can go back and look at the bricks and look at the makes. I may cut a version that's all the makes and make it faster and easier for my target audience to digest. I haven't decided. One thing I will definitely say though, I mentioned this in the intro clips that I cut, I was in tremendous pain when I was doing that. My ankles, I've got to figure out how to strengthen my ankles because I am moving around very gingerly on old man ankles out there. And if I don't fix this problem with my ankles, it's going to dramatically transform not only what I'm able to do in my fitness program, but how I'm able to interact with my kids and enjoy my life and everything like this. It's important to me. And I hope to have some positive feedback in that regard as I continue to chronicle this journey. Thanks for sharing it with me, and see you next time.